prefer boots. I think
but it was another one of his shoes. I think it was the reverse mocha, for this one. But to your point, it was another one of his shoes. So he topped his latest title.
Yes.
But I think that one was like 3.8 million entries that it had. And so now he's topped that shoe, which is another shoe of his, with 4.3 million. This is just wild. Travis in the sneaker game clearly has it on lock, but I think it's a little wild that these shoes are just like a reverse of a shoe that's already made. And so we're having this much clout and hype be behind a shoe that was already out. We just put it out in reverse.
That's crazy.
I'm in the wrong business. I'm doing the wrong thing. Let me just do shoes and then reverse it and put it out the next year. Crazy to me, but hey, Travis is doing his thing, and he clearly has the sneaker game on lock. All right, Devyni, 300 points you have on the board. Myk, you have 100. That's what I'm saying, too.
Yeah, this button ain't working.
Oh, it's the buzzer that's not working.
Yeah.
You love to blame the buzzer when you are down bad, but it's all good. I feel like you're going to make a comeback in round 2. That is a wrap for round 1 of Clock It. And when we return, Devyni and Myk will battle it out for round 2. Don't go anywhere. You're watching Clock It. Welcome back to Clock It, where Devyni and Myk are battling it out, getting ready to enter into round 2. Devyni has 300 points on the board, and Myk has 100. But Myk, I know you can make a comeback. Let me help you out. To advance on to our first question in round 2. Which artist told fans, "I got no songs that warrant this," after a fight broke out at his show? Myk.
Leon Thomas.
Leon Thomas definitely has no song that, it's not like Nuck If You Buck was playing. What is going on? Like, what is he most popular? What's the most popular song he's known for?
The Mutt song.
Yes.
More so the one with Chris Brown is the one I.
Oh, the one with Chris Brown is the one you like. Okay. But yes, he's known for his song Mutt. But he has like a very soulful R&B, laid back vibe.
Yeah.
So why were people fighting? Where'd this happen?
It happened in DC. But it's weird when stuff like this happens, because it's almost like, to me, fighting at like a Sade or Anita Baker concert.
Yes.
Like, what's the purpose? I never got it either. So I'm with him. He stated it on like X or something like that. He reposted a video. It's aggravating, so I don't blame him. But I think he took lightly to it too. He like kind of found it a little funny, like, y'all, what are we doing? But
I think there was a little humor there, but a little seriousness there. Like, y'all, what are y'all doing? Y'all, I'm sure, messing up my flow of my performance. And then on top of that, why are we fighting? What is going on? I don't even have any songs that warrant for this. Leon is also nominated for a lot of Grammys. How many?
I think 6.
Okay.
6 in total. I think it's Album of the Year, R&B Artist of the Year, R&B Album of the Year. Honestly, the list goes on, but he's a great artist. Like, I loved him back in his Victorious days when he was on the little TV show. He was always so good. Yeah, that's him. So his name on there was Andre, but I was like, look at him. Done growed up and then became a star. For
I
real.
love that. I love seeing when artists, we know them as something formerly, and then they continue their journey in their career to go on to be great things,
Yeah.
being nominated for 6 Grammys, as you can see. His song was also in the top 10 Billboard 100. What number did it come in at?
Yeah, it shot from what it was, I think, at 16 to 18 up to 8.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's still doing pretty good.
He is killing the game right now. So to his point, why are y'all fighting at my shows? I am on a great streak right now. Do not try to break me down. I don't even got no songs that call for y'all to be fighting. Chill out. DC, what's going on? All right, Devyni, 300 points. Myk is making a comeback with 200 points on the board, doing his thing. I see you, Myk. Let's keep this game rolling. Next question it is. Who loves hiring women over men? And if she's a black woman, she definitely gets the job. Myk.
Auntie Wanda Sykes.
We love to see a black woman advocating for more black women. Why is she choosing to do this?
It's not a hidden thing. I feel like we know that women are the underdogs within the industry. So what I love about Wanda is that she feels that she's at a certain, I guess, power or platform to be able to solicit that for a lot more women to get paid and to get the jobs that they deserve. So yeah, so she like, if it's a woman, for sure, but if it's a black woman, absolutely. She even said that even if she knows that the man might be a little bit more capable than the actual woman, she's still going with the woman because we need that.
I love to see that. Devyni, obviously you and I identify as black women. When you hear things like this, other black women advocating for more black women, how does that make you feel?
It makes me feel amazing because if I was in the position, I would do the exact same thing. We are already set back a little bit in this industry and so many others. So for her to be using her power, her platform, her influence to give jobs to the women, the black women who need them and who may not get those opportunities all the time, it's amazing. I'm here for Auntie Wanda.
I'm here for it too. As someone with lived experience as a black woman, I often see how my counterparts get jobs and opportunities over me just because of the color of their skin. So I think this is a way, one, to level the playing field a little bit more,
Yep.
and two, too often the goalpost continues to get moved as a black woman when we're in certain situations. So at least we have people in spaces advocating for us. It makes me feel great as a black woman, and I hope to see more black women jump on this train and do what she's doing. So kudos to her. All right, Myk, you was not playing. You made a comeback there. 300 points both of y'all have on the board, making it a tie between the two of you. Let's break this tie and keep this game rolling. Which artist is saying, "Stop trying to make me an R&B villain"?
Dang, okay then.
Myk.
Not DMX, but Mario.
Mario said, "Stop trying to make him an R&B villain." Why is he saying this now?
Because he is a villain.
Oh.
He is a villain. Mario has been doing a lot of unnecessary things, whether it came to being rude to people or just running his mouth. I know previously he had a situation where he was at a concert, and I guess he had shoot like the cameraman or something. And then, of course, people are going to add on to it because of the whole Monica and Brandy situation that said too.
Yeah.
I think he showed more praise to Brandy over Monica, which honestly was not a thing. But because he's doing so much already, they're going to make it a thing. But yeah, he's just been very rude to a lot of people.
You bring up a great point when it comes to this cameraman situation. We saw Mario get kind of aggressive with the cameraman, and we never really heard anything from him on his side of what took place and how it played out. But this is what he had to say on The Breakfast Club.
No one told me that a cameraman was going to be on stage at all. So when I go on stage, I'm performing, and I keep seeing a figure around me. The stage was pretty big, but I keep seeing a figure. I'm like, okay. Then when I saw him for the first time, I'm like, damn, did he jump up from? Because he didn't have a camera, bro. He had an iPhone on a joint. Go look at the video. So I'm like, all right, he must have jumped from out of the crowd. And came on. I'm like, all right, I ain't tripping, whatever. He over there. But then he got comfortable. As I'm walking back to the right side of the stage, he's all the way downstage, like near the speaker. Like, you should be like further back, like, you feel me? And then that moment, it's like, yo, you gotta get the stage, bro.
Right.
Now hearing Mario's side of things, was it okay for him to do what he did to the cameraman?
I don't think it was ever okay. Yes, I understand the situation, but you could have handled it a lot more politely. And you were in front of all those people, baby. Let's just say, hey, Like, can we just halt a little bit? Do we have to cuss him out? Do we have to get a little irate? If you don't want to be the villain, don't act like a villain.
I agree. He, in my opinion, is perpetuating the narrative of him being in his villain era and him being a villain, because there were ways to articulate things to people. If he was on stage and you felt it was interrupting your performance or taking away from your performance, you could have said, hey, bro, do you mind just stepping off the stage for my performance? This is kind of distracting, and I want to give the people the best show possible. Can we make this happen? The way he articulated it to him was not okay. And it's the reason why people are continuing to paint him as a villain, because that was not cool, Mario. I'm sorry. I understand your side, but it does not justify what happened on that stage with that cameraman. All right, Myk, 400 points. You are up. And Devyni's at 300. 2 more questions we have. Let's keep it rolling. Next question. Which artist is facing a 6th accusation of sexual battery? Devyni.
Smokey Robinson.
Uncle Smokey, what is going on? What is going on? 6 cases? What makes this case different from the other 5?
Yeah, so the other 5 were all women. This is the first man to come forward with these accusations. So, Uncle Smokey, you're getting a little out of hand. It's getting bad.
It is getting really bad. All of these people have seemed to be under employment of the 6 lawsuits that are out now against him. Do you think that he was using his power as an advantage over these people?
I mean, you know, if he did it, absolutely. I'm upset at Smokey. 'Cause I love Smokey Robinson. It just really hurt me. You know, I've been sworn about this for a little minute. Absolutely. If he really did it, he definitely used it to his advantage. I also feel like he might end up using age as a thing too. You know, a lot of old people get away with a lot of stuff. So
Yeah.
For him to be fumbling like with a man like that and you know do what he did, I ain't gonna say fully what it is. Yeah, Smokey, you're wrong.
Yeah, Smokey, unfortunately, in your later years, it seems that a lot of things are coming out that you are not the icon and the artist that we all uphold you to be. Everyone has their day in court, so we'll see how this situation plays out. But guys, I have to let you know we are advancing on to our very last question in round 2. Yikes. And it's also important to note that you are both tied. 400 points on the board you have, so let's break this tie. Here's our last question. Which generation is considered the drunkest generation in human history? Myk.
Millennials.
Now, you identify as a millennial. I think everyone on the stage identifies as a millennial. Do you think this is true?
Absolutely. I'm drunk now. I'm playing. I don't need drink.
Yes. And to your point, you are
Yeah.
someone who does not drink.
Yeah.
You're on your sober journey, as am I. And Devyni, you dabble here and there.
A little bit.
But, you know, for us to be considered the drunkest, and now we're people who don't even drink. Let's go back to the day and age where we did drink. Did this ring true?
Yes, this is absolutely true. Like I said, I think there's a few factors. For one, we actually had fun to me more than the kids are having fun now. I think promoting clubs and stuff like that was a huge thing. We also have a lot of celebrities during our time that had a lot of brand deals or were doing their own liquor. And now, honestly, some of the same ones are doing like a lot of wine now.
Yeah.
So drinking, I think, was a big part of our bringing up. So I can't disagree.
Devyni, in your college days, did you throw them back?
Baby, I had a time, okay? My 20s owe me nothing, so I would have to agree with the statistic that the millennials are the drunkest. We definitely deserve that title.
We did what had it to be done. You know, back in my day when I did drink, you know, it was a time to your point, and maybe that's the reason why I don't drink to this day. That could have something to do with it. All right, guys, well, that brings us to the end of today's episode, and today's winner is Myk. Myk is the winner of this episode of Clock It. He's doing his thing, 500 points on the board, and you get crowned with our Clock It chain. Look at that. Don't it look good on you? As always, Myk, it is a pleasure. Devyni, thank you for being here. Myk, thank you for being today's winner and also being a part of the show. And for our viewers at home, tomorrow, same time, same place, we are back for another episode of Clock It, and we'll see you then. Great job. That was awesome. Yes, you did your thing. Okay. And it matched your outfit. Look, it looks great.